Upstairs at the Ag Building, the Iowa honey producers are educating Iowans about one of nature's hardest workers, the honeybee.
Here at the fair, beauty pageantry, marketing efforts, education, these are all things that beekeepers really love to put on display. The Iowa Honey Producers Association is one of the oldest agricultural associations in the state. It's been around for over 100 years. We man the booth and we have a sales booth, and the sales here drive all of our educational efforts. We do a lot of scholarship and mentoring program for youth. We like to start off teenagers with hives of bees. They get the hive of bees, they get their equipment that they need, suit, veil, all the adjacent sort of things that you need to keep that hive going, and a mentor, most importantly.
Give them another couple of minutes.
I've learned a lot with them. It's very amazing. I never thought I'd like beekeeping, but when you open a hive, it's just in awe of what you can see, what they're doing. They're so small and they're doing this amazing thing.
For the most part, they just keep right on going with it, and either it's the hobby for them or they get a little bigger than the hobby. We don't take the honey off the nursery. We take the honey off the pantry part, which is the upper part, scrape that off, put it in a bucket. That's the excess that the honeybees have created. Then I'll bring them back to here to the extraction area, which is just a spinner, and that slings the honey out of both sides of the comb. It runs down, goes through a real coarse filter, which just catches your bigger chunks of wax and that, and it's ready to be bottled. Any of these coming up in here are going to be pretty excited if they're bringing in pollen or nectar or something. Is when you see them come in like this and they'll do this here waggle dance, and what they're doing is they're telling the bees that what they found, they can tell you which direction to go and how far it is to find it. But as they start dehydrating it, drying it down, and they add enzymes to it, and they'll put a wax seal cap, this white here, and they'll seal that. Now it's honey. Beeswax is very much sought after for lip balm, hand lotion, facial cream. You're going to see insect repellent, fire starters, candles.
Moisture content is very important. Honey will stay good forever. We're still finding honey in Egyptian tombs that is still good. But if the moisture content is too high, it will go bad, it'll ferment, and it can make you sick if you eat it.
Most beekeepers think of our time here in Iowa as honey production time. Even if you're one of what we call a migratory beekeeper that does move colonies around for pollination. It's kind of an undercover secret of agriculture, just how important pollination is. We do have apple pollination, we've got some pumpkins and different cucurbits. Smaller organic farms popping up all the time, and a lot of that smaller scale specialty crop sort of produce requires bees as pollinators. Corn doesn't require any pollination from a bee. It's wind pollinated. And our soybeans, actually, arguably, you can get a little bit of a bump in yield from having bees adjacent, and I think that's going to pick up in coming years as well.